going, all you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loom train. It's me, JJD, JJ Double J, the Illuminator here, the sweet one. Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. We won't get into that right now. Whatever happened to paid lunches, paid breaks at work? Now, I'm not talking about 15-minute breaks, but I read that a lot of companies are not wanting to give people lunch breaks anymore. Now, I know when it comes to federal law, okay, I did a little research. Federal law does not require lunch breaks to be given, but almost every state has a law on the books that says that you have to give a lunch break depending on how much time is worked. A little bit of backstory here. I understand two paid breaks. Not everyone gives a paid lunch, but even just giving a half-hour break for lunch or a 1-hour break for lunch, a lot of places don't want to do that anymore. This is what I talked about with unions way back when, how unions are good and bad, but this is one of the reasons why unions are good when it comes to breaks. But I digress about that for now. We'll talk about that another day, another cup of coffee. But when I worked at Walmart, the standard rule of thumb was if you worked 4 hours or less, you didn't get any breaks. If you worked between 4 hours but less than 6, then you were given one 15-minute break. If you worked 6 hours and all the way up to 8, but not including 8, 6 hours but less than 8, you were given a half-hour break and a 15-minute break. If you were scheduled 8 hours or more, you got two 15-minute breaks and a 1-hour lunch. Now, the 1-hour lunch was off the books, so you actually would do better if you were scheduled 7.5 hours, I think, than if you would have scheduled 8, because you lost more time because of the 1-hour break now instead of the half-hour break. But the 15-minute breaks were paid. A lot of places do that, which I'm not sure. Depending on the laws, they might have to. But apparently, a lot of businesses are trying to get around giving people a half-hour lunch. Now, granted, it doesn't have to be a paid lunch or a paid supper or a paid breakfast, however, depending on what shift you work. But a lot of companies are wanting to skimp on giving these breaks out. I mean, what is this? The Industrial Revolution, the 1900s, where people, they want them to work 7 days a week and never have any type of break or bathroom breaks or anything. I mean, it just, what are we becoming as a world, as a country? What are we becoming? It's crazy. Where I work now, we get two paid 15-minute breaks, and we get a half-hour lunch break, and the half-hour lunch break is not paid, but we still get 8 hours a day because we're there 8.5 hours. So that half hour of lunch break, it covers that half hour we're missing. I should say the extra half hour we stay covers the half hour lunch break. That's what I meant to say. So we're still getting paid 8 hours. But some places, they want people to work 8-10 hours and only give 15-minute breaks. I just don't agree with that. I'm sorry. People need to be able to eat. They need to be able to just reset themselves and relax a little bit, even for a half hour. But apparently, some businesses, they're trying to give everybody the old, we don't care type gimmick. But what are your thoughts? Put your comments below. Sailor Versky, I'm off to the races. I love you all. Stay safe. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back.
Hey, you know what? I think this is the best porridge we've ever had here. What do you think?